Oh, are we going?
We are live. We're racing.
All right, here we go. So here's the tutorial. You definitely want to avoid the shake on the tutorial so you don't shape up, waste a couple of seconds. And now they're headed into stage 1.
Does the kick slow you down at all? It doesn't seem like it.
The kick does not slow you down from what I can tell, but you really don't want to be doing kicks for very long.
Right. You want to be burping? What is it? Barking?
Barking?
Yeah, that's what I heard you guys call it.
Barking, squawking, one of those.
One of those. Yeah.
So RCS got the invincibility right there, as you can see.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was there.
It's there if you kill the bird. The bird is what provides it.
I haven't figured out how to jump on ladders yet either.
Jumping on ladders is a lot more difficult in this game than it was in Panic Restaurant. I don't know how to do it at an angle, but if you stand directly beneath it and jump up, just let go of A before you start climbing.
Oh, you have to let go of the jump button before... that would probably make a lot of sense. Ryin7
yeah, but I still don't know how to do it coming from an angle. I can only get directly underneath the ladder, climb up. I really haven't tried that much, but that's been that's just been the struggle with it.
Yeah, RoseCitySaint is now on stage 2. Ryin7 is...
and Ryan is now obese.
Yeah,
that's going to be difficult for him.
Large.
He's hefty.
Robust.
We'll call it big boned.
Those hippos are so massive.
Yeah, they're not as massive as Ryan right now. Yeah, I don't know how to make it up right here at this point. We can just pretty much ignore RCS right now, considering that he's on the auto-scroller.
Ryin7 might be running out of time here.
Yeah, it looks like he is, and I think that he's giving up. I think he's just going to let his time run out.
Back to the Bubble Bobble.
Oh, is he going to play Bubble Bobble now?
No, maybe he has like an animated GIF as his default background or something. I don't know. While he was restarting the game, the Bubble Bobble screen came on.
Okay, let's start fresh, Ryan. So RCS going through level 2, you have to get at least 3 clocks in level 2 to have enough time to finish. He's got plenty of time, as you can see right here. If you're cutting it kind of close, you really only have about 40 or 30 seconds left to face this boss. You don't want to get too many clocks because as your time winds down after you defeat the boss, that takes up time. So you want to have as little time as possible after you defeat the boss if you're truly speedrunning this game.
The time management is really interesting. I mean, how much time do you really lose at the end when it counts down your leftover seconds?
Well, it depends on how much time you have. Like right now, him with 111 seconds, I would say he loses about a second and a half, maybe.
All right.
But if you have just like 10 or 15 more seconds, I mean, it's a fraction of a second.
Got to shave off all the time you can.
And Rose is really taking his time. Slow and steady wins the race. I mean, not Rose, I meant Ryan.
Ah.
He's already, sir, mixing me up.
Oh.
Ryan is in good enough shape right now.
Hit by the hippo, though.
To beat the level. Now let's see RCS grab the propeller cap.
There he goes.
Make it all the way to the top without getting hit.
Once you know it, it's really easy.
Yes, the pattern is not that difficult if you're able to do it without any RNG. You made it to the top pretty easily right there. And it looks like a BGT, I mean not BGT, excuse me. It looks like a Ryin7 is going to beat level 1. RCS with a pretty good kill right there on the BBC. That's the big bad cloud. And Ryin7 heads on to the auto-scrolling stage.
First shmup level.
Hopefully he will get enough clocks. So we're on 2 different auto-scrollers at the same time right now.
Yep.
RCS on level 4 and Ryan on level 2.
These levels have a very Konami feel to them. It reminds me of Parodius a lot, even though it's a lot simpler.
It reminds me a lot of Life Force, but a lot more cartoony, of course.
Have you played Parodius before?
I don't think I played that one.
Oh, it's like the first cute 'em up. It's Konami like making fun of their own shooter genre. Basically, it's very cartoony and silly like this.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to try that. Yeah, but level 4, the most frustrating thing is running into a wall makes you fat. I mean, I don't know who came up with that idea, but whatever.
They have to have some way you can't call it taking damage. it's like the opposite of taking damage. It's like taking mass.
Taking on mass. Yeah, I guess that would be. Maybe he eats the bricks. I don't know. That would make him way more, I guess.
I guess bird beaks are pretty tough.
RCS doing a great job of dodging these falling, whatever you want to call them. What are those guys anyway?
I don't know. They're like Goombas without feet.
Goombas without feet. Yeah, I can see that. Here's Ryan on the pig ship. See how he does here.
Always eating some apples.
You really can't avoid eating some of the apples.
It's pretty hard.
On the pig ship. As long as you only eat 1 or 2, you're okay. Any more than that, you're in trouble. And he handled him just fine, but look at how much time he has left. 5 seconds.
Wow.
I think he knew what he was doing with how many clocks he collected. He probably collected 3 clocks. Let's see how RCS does. Will he get the 1 cycle kill?
He sure is.
And it looks like he will. How will he handle this last bird? Pretty well. So nice takedown of the macho bird Raven Savage.
Is that its name? I haven't looked at the manual on this game.
Well, that's what we've decided to call it because of his groovy sunglasses.
He's pretty groovy.
On to level 5. Let's see how level 5 treats him. This is the busiest level of the game.
Definitely.
He got very early in vulnerability, so he's probably not going to get the second one here. He's taking it kind of conservative. And he doesn't even go for the second invulnerability. Ryin7 on the big bad cloud. He's going to have to kick him.
Yeah.
And at the same time, while kicking him, he's got to get as many protein shakes as he can.
Slim fast.
It is very difficult to collect the protein shakes without eating in this level.
Yes. It looks like he is eating a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately he is.
It's really rough when you're like on the wrong side of the hand that opens. You don't even see the apples. You just eat them.
Yeah, once his hand opens, he just eats immediately. He's doing the best he can. He's really not. He's recovering quite well. RCS did a good job
he
of
just got it. That's great.
Good job for Ryan right there, and RCS is on to the final level. So let's see how RCS does on this level 6 right here. It's pretty straightforward going down the ice. Can he make the frame perfect jump? First one looked good. Did he make the frame perfect one on the second one? He did not, so he fell a little bit early. I'm not sure if it's exactly frame perfect. It might be more than a 1-frame window.
I've done it a few times. I just thought it was random, to be honest.
Considering how often I've been able to do it, I would guess that it's more than a 1-frame window, probably 3 or 4 frames. Took out the left hand pretty easily right there.
Yeah, he's
working on the right hand now.
He's whooping the endgame boss pretty hard.
He's in shape. Let's see if can he get the 2-cycle. He did not get the 2-cycle. This is probably it. As soon as the boss opens up, and no, it's gonna have to go one more time.
There we go. Dropping frames.
And that's it for RCS.
GG.
Yes, GG. Time of 11 minutes and 25 seconds.
Looks like he will be joining us on Discord shortly. That was a good time. What did he have? 11:25.
Yes, 11:25. It's a pretty good time. I'm not sure if that's a personal best for him or not.
I'd be pretty happy with a sub 12 at this point.
Sub 12 is probably what you need in the cesspool
Yeah.
bracket in order to make it into the playoffs.
I definitely would have won both of them if I had that kind of time. Should have practiced.
Hello, guys.
He is.
How do
Hey,
you?
Lou. GG, man. Is that a PB for you?
No, I don't think it is. I think I missed one by maybe less than 10 seconds, but pretty close. Pretty good game.
Yeah, it was a very solid race. You really handled the Captain Condom boss really well as well as the BBC. So good job on that.
Thank you. Yeah, I ran into just a couple of problems there. I ran in level 1. I actually had my A button stick on my controller while I was invincible, and that sort of slowed down my jumping through those pigs as they fall. And also, something happened on level 5, I forget. Maybe I got on back of a fish or something, and I almost fell in the water, but I was able to salvage it.
Yeah, I noticed that you also got a very early invincibility in level 5, which kind of threw you off, it looked like.
Yeah, that wasn't the best, but I mean, it's not the worst either. That at least lets you get through the octopus part there, pretty safely, so I'll take it.
Ryin7 is currently on the Macho Bird Raven Savage.
That's his official name, yeah.
For the tournament.
He's going to run out of time, probably. He's down to 8 seconds. Bird just went into another cycle, unfortunately. And, yep, unfortunately, Ryin7 just ran out of time. He's going to have to redo level 4. That's the worst. So you are now 3-0 in your division, are you not?
Yes, I am. That is correct.
Well, congratulations. You are heading to the winner's bracket. Who do you want your opponent to be?
I don't know. I guess I'm going to face whoever was second place in the other division. Is that correct?
You will be a 1 seed since you're 3-0, so yes, you will face the number 2 seed from that division.
Do you guys have an idea who that is? I'm not up to date on today's information.
Let's see, we have Random Effect and Puke, and who else? Jackamus?
No.
That's correct.
But, I'm not sure what these guys' records are.
I don't think Jackamus has done a race yet.
I don't think he has either.
Has Angry Larry done any races yet?
Larry is 0-3.
Oh,
Is he really? Okay.
Larry did not make it past the BBC in any of his races.
Really?
Yeah, he apparently did fine in his practice runs, and for some reason just could not get past that cloud. So that's his favorite boss right now.
Well, good luck to him moving forward. He'll have to put some practice in.
Yes, definitely, especially at that boss. But let's see, in the other bracket, yeah, with Larry, he raced the Alan. No, not the Alan Heffley. Who was it? He raced a Nirm, BGT, and Link the other night, and every single time he could not get past that level 3 boss.
Yeah, that level 3 boss is basically impossible if you don't have the projectile weapon. If you have to kick that flame, any number of things can happen.
The worst part about it is when you have to kick the flame, you have to get those protein shakes in order to shape up. But when you go down there to get the protein shakes, that's when he throws the apples. So you have to dodge the apples while picking up the protein shakes at the same time.
Yeah, if you don't make it to that boss already in shape, it's very, very difficult to salvage the situation.
Yeah, so is the Macho Bird, which BGT. I mean, I keep on calling him BGT. Ryin7 is back at right now, and he's got plenty of time this time. Let's see how he.
Yeah, at least this boss throws plenty of those shakes. It's not hard to shape up against him, but not getting the quick kill is a big setback.
Okay, well, maybe he doesn't have as much time as I thought he does. He's down to 44 seconds. Let's see if he's able to... Oh, no, he took a hit.
There have been plenty of times in my practices where during these auto-scroll levels, level 2 and 4, I've died just because the time ran out. So I collect every clock I possibly can, especially during 2 and 4.
In level 2, you have to collect at least 3 clocks, and if you get a quick kill on the final boss, you should be fine. I collect 4 clocks. Just to be safe in level 2. In level 1, in level 4, if you want to get a really quick kill on the boss, you can only take 1 clock, but you only have like 2 seconds left if you do that. And he does. Oh, what a nice move there by
He
Ryan.
wasn't shaped up, though.
he's not shaped up.
Oh, he completed the level, but unfortunately he's too fat. So he's going to have to go back and repeat the level again.
He's hanging in there, though.
So, in his first race this afternoon, Ryan got a 38. That's how long it took him, 38 minutes. In his second race, he went 15 minutes.
Less than half the time.
It looked, no, he cut like 20, he cut 23 minutes. And right now, it looks like he's going to finish up somewhere in between there, probably. When he finished with 38 minutes, he struggled a lot on the level 5 boss, though, so we'll see what happens here. Where do you think you need to make your biggest improvements in this game, RCS?
I would say probably level 3. I take some pretty conservative strats, especially, pre-balloon. If I got a little bit better at the platforming there, that might save me 10 seconds or more. That's the best one I can think of. I don't know where else I'm wasting time.
Yeah, I feel like I need to learn how to grab the ladders when you jump at an angle rather than jumping from straight underneath it.
Absolutely, the ladder mechanics in this game are super wonky.
Yeah.
It is very different from Panic Restaurant. It really is. And I think what else I need to work on is getting the second invincibility in level 5. That's something that I haven't been able to consistently do yet. That'll help me save a couple seconds as well.
I'm also pretty conservative on level 5. During level 5, I'm just telling myself, don't fall in the water.
Yep.
And I'm willing to slow down and waste a few seconds in order to make sure I'm safe.
Yeah, in in a race, you really need to take a couple of conservative strats, and this especially at the beginning of level 5, how you need to drop down early and kill the fish and the other little enemy, the second and third enemies in level 5, because if you go for the speedrun strat, the RNG could mess you up and you could fall in the water. If that happens, you're done. Alright, so once again, he's in really good shape right now. Let's see how he handles the mod.
I think he may be in danger of running out of time now.
His time is a little bit lower than it was last time.
With all 3 birds still alive, yeah, we'll see.
He's doing a good job of not eating. Come on, get him. Oh, he didn't get him. Well, he's still got 44 seconds. Well, hopefully he'll be able to get him.
Yeah, as long as he gets one of these birds on this cycle, he'll be alright, I guess.
Alright, here it is.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Well, he's going really conservative with just hitting him once. With just only barking at him once. He needs to spam that.
All right.
Last chance right here.
Nice.
Nicely done, and he completes level 4. On to the next one. Let's see how he handles level 5. He was spending a lot of time in the water in his first couple of runs this morning, or this afternoon. Okay, so starting off here, interesting strategy, going for those top platforms. This is a strategy I have not tried before.
I have. It's not very good. It's better to go across the ground there.
He's trying to hit the gorilla throwing coconuts, but I don't know if that's even possible.
I'm going to guess not.
Oh, I really don't... trying to go on top of those platforms right there with the jellyfish is risky if you don't know how to do it. But he's hanging in there all right. Onto the octopus.
Oh,
He's handling that one. Oh no, he fell in the water.
I have like
Well, that's going to set him back, but hopefully he'll be able to... Well, nope, falls in the water again. He is beyond obese now. This is turning into my 600-pound wife documentary.
My 600-pound penguin.
Now I want a 600-pound penguin, or at least I want to see one. I think I could take care of a penguin if it weighed 600 pounds. I don't think I could take care of one if it was a regular penguin, though.
You'd have to spend a lot of money at the market or whatever to feed them, you know? That's the problem with big animals. Otherwise, I would talk my wife into letting me own a tiger.
Yeah, tigers are cool.
Oh, a tiger. I have a cat. I definitely don't need a tiger.
Yeah, I love big jungle cats. I want to own one day.
That would be an adventure, for sure. Okay, so he's going to have to kick these barrels.
Looks like he's got the patterns down.
Well, he's okay. He's hit it. He's hit him twice so far. And you remember, you cannot hit this boss from the front. If you hit him from the front, he catches the barrel and then throws it back at you.
I'm glad I learned that.
That was a good hit right there. He's running. I think he's going to run out of time though. He only
Time
has
is a
20
factor
seconds.
here.
20 seconds left. I think he needs 3 more hits.
And he's got slimmed down too.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
Oh! Oh!
Get it,
Oh!
get it,
Oh!
get it,
Oh!
get it.
Oh!
Oh, that was clutch.
Very nicely done.
That's the second one, second boss he's had like that.
All right, on to the final level now.
He'll tell you that that's intentional so that the clock counting down doesn't cost him time later.
It's good logic.
Yeah, it's also RNG manipulation, sure.
Yeah, I could totally tell that that was intentional. Alright, so he's taking it pretty conservative on these sliding ramps, ice ramps.
Coach, I saw that in your earlier match you got the super long jump, huh? Against Dig Shake?
Yeah, I did. I got that a couple of times. I think I got that against Buzz as well.
Is that just a frame perfect thing, or did we figure out the science to it?
I've gotten it so many times that I really don't think that it's frame perfect. I think it's probably like a 3 or 4 frame window.
Okay.
I have no idea how many. That's just a guess, though. I've tried frame perfect jumps before, and I never get them. So I highly doubt that one's frame perfect.
And that's only possible on the second jump of 3, correct?
He goes the farthest on the second jump, yes. Alright, so he went with the right hand first. Now he's going for the left. A little bit different than what I've seen most people do, but he takes it out, alright. He's got to shape up, though.
There it is.
Okay. I think he still needs to get
Nope,
one
yeah,
more.
he's
He
still-
still needs to get one more to
There
avoid
it
a
is.
broken heart. Alright, he's in good condition now. Now all he's got to do is take him out. Playing pretty conservative, keeping on gathering up the protein.
Oh.
Well, that's not a huge problem.
No,
He's
he's got
gonna
plenty
have
of time. There you go.
If I were him, I would go a little bit lower. He's kind of high,
Is he trying
almost touching
to?
the nose of the plane.
Yeah, is he trying to increase like the bullet speed? GG.
I guess that's what he's thinking, or maybe he's just not paying attention to it. But there you go. There's a GG for Ryin7.
It's 2707. Happy ending. Did I lose both of you guys? Not yet.
I'm still here.
Okay. Let's see if.
Yeah, I'm here too. I was just typing in the finish
Oh,
in chat. Was all.
Thanks. Yeah. Let's see, I don't know if Ryan's gonna be joining us or not.
Now, when you say happy ending, you're not referring to that screen right there, are you?
No, I was referring to where you thought it was going when they're flying away together.
Okay, thank God. Alright, is Ryan going to join us?
They should have made a sequel to this game where you play the female penguin, and then at the end of it, you know, the male penguin gets fat again, and then you can just play them back and forth forever.
And there he is. Welcome, Ryan. Good game.
Yes. What it is, what it be.
So, it looked like you were doing pretty well until you got up to the level 4 boss right there. Talk about that a little bit.
Oh, that asshole. He's not usually that big of a problem.
It looked like
Level
you
1,
were,
I had a big problem there. I didn't 5-minute level 1.
yeah, you it looked like you restarted your race, didn't you?
I was like, I'm not going to make it. I'm running out of time, so started.
You were really clutch though. Once you finished level 4 and level 5, you came through in the clutch with just a few seconds left on the clock both times. Was that intentional?
No,
You're supposed
I wish
to
I
say
could.
yes.
I planned it. Big fat liar.
Now
increases drama for viewership.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can spin it any way you want. It was all planned. It's orchestrated.
And that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, very good speedrun strategies there, Ryan.
Yeah. That minimal time discharge at the end there, got to have that at 3 seconds ahead, 5.
Yeah.
I believe that you had 5 seconds left against both of them. Did you not?
Yeah, that was the goal. 5 and under. Saying I planned it.
So looking at your bracket right now, RCS is undefeated, has the #1 seed. And
Look at that, 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Congrats, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I put some work into this game.
Yeah, it's showing on both sides here how much work you put in and how much work I put in.
Yeah, I hear you.
So the other two runners in your all division is, let's see, it's Armageddon Time, and who's the other? Is it the Alan Heffley?
Alan Heffley.
Alan Heffley.
So it looks like it's going to be RCS and Armageddon Time advancing to the winners bracket, with Ryan and the Alan Heffley advancing to the losers bracket.
I got a question. Is it the Alan Heffley or the Alan Heffley?
It's the Alan Heffley from the University of Kentucky.
And you spell it the same, so pronounce it
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah. Potato.
So looking at this bracket, Ryan, who would you like to face in the losers bracket? It looks like your choices are Puke or Random Effect or Jackamus, and who's the other one? I'm forgetting somebody right now. Who's the other one? And V. Resner. So who would you like to face in the next in the losers bracket, Ryan?
Larry's not a choice because I heard
Yeah.
Larry is still
some
in
issues
the upper
like
deck somehow. I don't know how this has happened, but Larry is still in the upper deck.
Not for long.
confusing. Let's see, V. Resner, you said random.
And also Puke and
Jackamus.
Jackamus.
Boy. See any of them, but I might go back to Jackamus. Me and him had the loser race off last season, so I'll give him another crack at it.
Now Puke is 0-2, and Random Effect, I'm not sure what his record is, but he defeated Puke, and Rez defeated Puke. Is that correct?
Yeah, Jackamus just hasn't done the race yet, his 3 races yet. I think the rest of the bracket is done.
So it's undetermined who I'll be facing yet? That's still yet to be determined?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
It's looking like it'll probably be V. Resner finishing first. Hasn't he won both of his races so far?
No, he's 1-1. Random Effect is 2-0.
Oh, Random Effect is 2-0. So you're
Okay, so likely I would face V. Resner, if that holds.
It looks like you're going to be facing V. Rez, yes. Since you're the 1 seed, he might end up the 2 seed. Depending on how, hey, if Jackamus wants to get good at the game, he'll get good at it.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of my hope and feeling is he doesn't. And so then I'm done.
I hear he plays this game blindfolded too, so you never know.
Yeah, with only his left hand.
He has to put the blindfold on to finish with a better time, right?
Yeah, and it counts for style points too.
Oh, there's style points in this league? I didn't know that. How do we earn the style points other than blindfolding?
Yeah, Coach, you've been missing all those points. I've been racking up those points.
Yeah, these sub 11 times, Coach, are nice, but when you factor in style points, I'm afraid to tell you you're in the middle of the pack.
Oh,
you play with both eyes, both hands,
Actually, towards
Maybe
the
next
bottom.
time I'll play with my feet.
Yeah, that's a good. Now you're getting the idea.
No, I've got the better idea. I'll just use the power glove.
Yeah. Oh, a power glove is pretty much an instant winner.
Keep your power gloves off her, man.
I think that Link and I both need to play in our round with the power glove. And when we both when our hour expires, just whoever is further along will be the winner.
That should be the next shit tournament, right? Is just play a game like Super Mario Brothers, but have it be with the power glove.
Wow.
I think that sounds like for whoever the winner is of the upper deck. He chooses the game that they play, that the two sinkers race. So having them race a game with the power glove sounds awesome. The problem is, do they own a power glove?
Yeah, it gets a little dicey with that part, but yeah.
I believe that this tournament is prestigious enough to where these guys can go out and buy a power glove. Don't you guys think so?
I think the league is prestigious that it could buy the players the power gloves. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, I want to know where my funds are going to.
Yeah, I mean, we should be able to set up some kind of donation stream. I mean, that's where all these donations are going, right?
I agree. I mean, I'm paying this, $50 a month, and haven't received any newsletters or updates.
All the eyes on my product now, due to my shit tournament participation, will allow me to provide power gloves for everyone.
Power gloves for everyone. That sounds like a wonderful charity stream.
Eye on the prize.
Yeah, me and my 21 followers. That'll get power gloves for everyone.
Well, that's 21 power gloves right there, is it not?
Yes, it is.
It's so bad.
21 strong and counting, and I don't mean 21,000.
All right, so I
One,
guess
I mean, that's
10% of my followers are in this chat right now.
nice.
Yes, Link is in the chat. Link, do you own a power glove? Because we were talking about how maybe we should just do a power glove stream when it's you against me in the playoffs.
I can't wait to find out.
I've seen him play Super Glove Ball several times, but I can't remember if he actually owns a power glove or not.
Can you play that game without the power glove?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I've never tried.